what did we just do? What happened here tonight?
Tonight, we made some beautiful music with one of my original tunes, and Casey sang the most beautiful backup harmonies, and it feels so, so good to sing with you.
It feels so good to sing with you. I love singing with you.
I love singing with you.
It's important to note that we saw each other a few days ago for the first time
Yeah.
to do some music, and I literally couldn't control my feelings. I cried tears of joy. I love singing with you.
Literally same. Remember last week when you called me and said you were coming, and then I was so happy I started sobbing? It's because I love you. Thank you so much for asking me to do this. It was so effortless and comfortable and relaxed, and like everything that encourages you to lean in to like those little sparkly moments when you're making art. And yeah, thank you for taking care of all the stuff and just letting artists show up as they are. It's like such a gift. Like really, thank you so much.
What does showing up as you are mean to you? What did today allow you to do?
Yeah, I think instead of scrambling and like making sure I had everything, or like making sure I had all of my gear packed, or like that I had connected with everyone, or like done advancing or any of that stuff, like I literally took a hot shower, cuddled my dogs for like 30 minutes, got ready, and I came. That's all I had to do. And then I got to make beautiful music with a wonderful person.
That's what this is all about.
It's magic.
Hanging out, being together,
It's so great.
relaxed, eating some burritos. We ate
Dude.
burritos.
It was so great.
Yeah.
Why
What-
isn't every day like this forever?
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for my life to be this every single moment. What is your process like? Wow. In songwriting, in music, in creativity?
Yeah, I think it changes over time, and I think it depends on what kind of season of life I'm in. For a while, I used music as a way to answer questions that I had, or solve problems, but now it's much more an expression of where I am in a given moment, and storytelling, and leaning into everything that I am and letting go of all the things that I'm not, and just throwing things at the wall, seeing what sticks. I used to be very regimented. I would write music. I think I wrote music every single day for like 360 days or something.
You're one of the most prolific writers I know.
Thank you.
Go away for 3 days and you have 17 songs. I mean,
Okay, that was with
three songs.
yeah, that's fair.
That was
Well, I was gonna say we got 17 with the table music project, so that was like that's a lot. But there was
Wow.
6 other writers, so 3 full songs is good. That's good for me.
It's incredible. It's incredible. For people who don't know you, what do you do? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm a full-time musician in one way or another. I used to play and gig full-time. Now I get to do music therapy practices, but it's not music therapy, in group setting for kids ages 0 through 5. And then I also run 2 women's music groups. I do a women harmony group where we get together and we learn a song every month, and then see what we can do. And then I do a women's guitar group where it's all levels, so it's so cool to watch these women who don't know each other like bond through music and get rapport and get comfortable in the struggle together in different levels. And it's great as an instructor to watch people grow together. It's just so, especially women, it's so magical. It feels like church to me. So yeah.
Is the women's only group, was that intentional? How did that come to be, and what do you notice?
Yeah, I think it didn't come about that way, but I think women prefer to learn from some women prefer to learn from a female or femme presenting instructor. So I think it kind of worked. I also did like 2 years of vocal programs that I ran, so pretty much everyone kind of rolled over into that. That's in the that's in my monthly program now. So it kind of just worked out that way. But then I was like, I'm not changing this. Like, I've had a few like men that are wonderful people, but like the the vibe is so good. Like, I don't want to change it. Like, it's like it's magic.
What, I don't even know what questions to ask you. Like, what do you want to talk about with being a woman in music, or, I'm going to chop this up. So,
Yeah.
disability, like anything, I'm going to give you a free pass here to go. And you can also ask me questions. Like, this can be a dialogue.
Yeah.
It's about, visibility in who we are as humans, how just anything that we want people to know potentially.
Yeah, I think first I want to acknowledge that being a disabled person in the arts is another level of maneuvering. And for a long time, I felt the pressure to perform at an able-bodied person's level, especially an able-bodied person of my age. And now, at 30, I'm moving at my pace. And if you have a problem, then we can let whatever you want to go. Like, I can just do what I need to do for my body, and my blood sugars have never been better, and I've never slept better. And yeah, but it was a big learning, a really big learning, to be willing to let go of things for the sake of my body. But it also, doing that makes it possible for me to show up and not be burnt out and exhausted. Like, doing those things and saying no to the things that are draining on my body and really hard for me to manage my blood sugars, and or make me not really feel honored for what I bring to the table in terms of what may or may not happen with my chronic illness. But like, letting all of that go allows me and allowed me to show up here with you and do something beautiful and so fun without dragging my feet. And that's because rest is productive. And I also really wanted to acknowledge you. Like, it's so moving to me, with our experience within Dear Darling, and how you really took to heart things that I expressed to you about feeling expected to perform at your level. And you took that very seriously. And you are one of, like, the most amazing people. Like, you look at something that's not right and you're like, that's going to get fixed, like, right now. And you develop new systems for people like me, like, to feel safe to, have a low blood sugar episode and not pack my gear and be in more danger. Or, like when we were on the road, I shared my Dexcom app with you in case I went low and I didn't wake up. It would alert your phone. Like, just stuff like that may not seem like a huge deal to you, but for someone with a chronic illness in the arts, that is a huge deal. And also, I want to acknowledge you for all the research and reading and, like, accountability and anti-ableism work that you've done. And also, what you said in your mission statement made me want to cry. It was so beautiful about showing up and being an ally for disabled artists. And no matter what that disability may look or not look like, you probably, aside from my insulin pump in my arm, you probably couldn't tell. But you still make such an effort in the media you consume, in the literature you consume, like, in the things you attend. Like, you are the disabled person's ally's dream.
Oh.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Seriously.
Thank you for that. I feel all warm and fuzzy.
Oh.
And also, you deserve that. Like, you deserve all of that and more. That should be the norm.
Thank you.
For-
Thank you.
So, if you feel comfortable sharing, what is the disability that you happen to have, and what is the chronic illness? And for people who look at you and say, like, oh, wait, what? Hannah, what?
Yeah. I've had type 1 diabetes since I was 7 years old. I went into a coma for 36 hours, and they thought that was the end for me, and it wasn't, and here I am. And yeah, through all the different phases of what that looks like, shots every day to insulin pens, and now I'm on a pump. And yeah, it's easy for a lot of people to expect you to not have limits on many, many levels. One, because they can't tell that you're sick. Like, they don't know that I'm managing a human organ at all times. They don't know that I make hundreds and hundreds of more decisions than them a day. So by 2 p.m., when I'm like, oh man, I need a nap, people are like, buck up, like, get over it. And I just learned to walk out of circles like that and find people that really listen, not just in what I say, but in my facial expressions, the way I hold my body, the way I breathe. Like, being around people who are really aware of the people that they care about, it's such a gift. And being an artist, like, it's already so vulnerable to make art. Like, we know it's so scary, and it's so beautiful and so worth it. And then to have this, like, added, like, financial worry of, like, can I pay for my insulin? Can I pay for this? Like, what do I need to do to take care of that? And then, like, to be on the road with this kind of chronic illness is very hard. And my chronic illness is not like one of the most horrible ones. It's tricky and it's exhausting, but I know there are other amazing artists out there who deal with a lot more pain than me. And I wish there were more people like you in the music scene, because you are the first person. And I've been a full-time musician for 10 years. So, like,
That sucks.
that sucks. But it's also like, well, you're here, so who else is out there?
Well, I feel like it's so hard to ask, what do you wish people would know or do? Because there's so much education, so many things that is kind of a whole different reality and way of moving through the world, and all of the things, just really being aware of what that entails. Is there anything that you wish people would do or know?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is just, like, believe us. Because it takes a lot, and we feel so much discomfort before we speak up, and ask for something that would be helpful, like some form of accommodation. Especially, I think, as women in this particular industry, because there's so much crazy stuff happening, and it's hard to get people's attention in this industry. But if someone who is chronically ill says, like, I don't feel well, I need to sit down, that is what needs to happen immediately. Like, yeah, because it's dangerous not to.
Yeah, yeah. What else should we talk about? I mean, I know I sent you a text about this, and I know I said this the other day, but I am astounded that we have played music together for 5 years plus. And I walked into the room and I got to sing with you the other day. And you're so special. Your music is so special. And I felt like I fell into being a total fangirl. I'm like, do I know this person?
Casey.
Do I know this person? I was like, oh, wow, your voice, your music, it feels so effortless, which is such a testament to all of the hard work that you've put in to make it feel effortless.
That's so nice. Thank you. Tell me about what inspires you.
What inspires me? These days, space. Space inspires me. I recently went on a residency, or went to a residency for 3 weeks of space.
It's so amazing.
And I think what can come out of space and time is profound and beautiful. And it's hard to do in this society.
Totally.
But space, people, being around people I love like you,
Oh.
and musicians, reading books, going to get coffee with friends, going to the beach, moving my body.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still working out at the gym all the time?
It's been a month-ish where I haven't been going, and I feel my body getting weaker.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so dramatic. I literally can't. That's so funny.
What communities, what people in the community have shaped you and your artistry? Who do you want to give gratitude to?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The list goes on forever. I think my first, like, big exciting moment was I got to open for Muse when I was, 16 in Chico, and they just took me under their wing and inspired me endlessly and loved me right for where I was. And from then it just, like, grew and grew. Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of my friendships come through music, and I think friendship is the biggest way to feel uplifted, you know.
Take care of your friends.
Yeah,
Check on your friends.
preach. It's so true. It's true. Jenny Coker, I met her, 8 years ago, and I sang with her for the first time, and I felt like my heart was too big for my body. Like, I was so acutely uncomfortable in the best way because she was so good. And it felt like we had known each other forever. And then it's so cool when relationships start with music and then they grow into something more. I think the women in our community are so amazing, like, and resilient, like, wow. And it's so cool to watch, like, up and comers like Hattie Craven, who I've known since she was a young girl, to, like, she's slaying, and I just love to
Yes, she is.
see it, and it's so exciting to watch. Yeah, I think specifically, like, my dear friends Penny and Bev have done so much to support me as an artist. Like, yeah, they are like my third mother figures, and we need people like that in the arts. Yeah, they're just such a blessing and such a gift, in more ways than just me. Like, they do so much for the community, but yeah, I'm just very, very lucky.
Really hearing check in on your friends. And women, let's thrive together.
Let's freaking
Let's go. Any last words? No. Anything else that you, I don't know, hope people would know or see about you? Or maybe a better way to ask that question is, how would you like to be seen?
Man, it's funny, but, like, part of me just doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
part of me is like, just let me play my guitar and sing my songs, and let me read my books and light my candles and cry 3 times a week and read my poetry and play my Nintendo and come to my shows and let me give you what I can. And if that moves you, then that's ideal. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's yeah, I don't think I need anyone to see me. I think I have everything that I could ever want.
Ooh,
And
love that.
I genuinely believe that. And everything else is like sprinkles on the top, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not. You're the whipped cream.
I'm the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Apparently I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that about myself. Now I know.
That's all.
Love you.
You're a gift to the world, you know.
Oh, thank you. Right back at you, sister. That's a wrap, friends.